There's something in your house right now that could put your cat in danger. Maybe it's on the table, in the bathroom, or forgotten in some corner of the living room. It doesn't look threatening and has probably been part of your routine for years. Your cat might walk past it every day without you noticing any problem, until a leak, a jump, or an almost invisible change transforms everything. And when the signs finally appear, time may already be running out. Cats rarely announce that they are in pain the way we expect. They don't point to the spot that's bothering them, and they don't always cry for help. Most of the time, they become quieter, sleep in another corner, or leave food in their bowl. It seems like a tantrum, laziness, or just another one of those strange cat days. But this silence doesn't mean everything is alright. Sometimes it means exactly the opposite. Today you will learn about 12 dangers that can injure, poison, or seriously sicken a cat. Some are well known, but others are hidden in habits considered completely normal. One of them might be in the kitchen, and another might be on your pet's own body. And pay special attention to the sixth danger, especially if you have a male cat. In this situation, waiting until the next day can have devastating consequences. Let's start with something that many people offer as a sign of affection. The affection that comes from the plate. Your cat approaches you while you eat and makes that impossible to ignore expression. It sniffs the plate, touches your leg with its paw, and waits for just a little bite. The problem is that the feline organism doesn't process certain foods the way ours does. Onions, garlic, and chives can damage red blood cells and cause anemia. Chocolate and caffeine can cause heart problems, tremors, and seizures. Alcohol and uncooked dough with yeast should also be kept completely out of reach. The danger doesn't always arise from someone deciding to feed the cat. It could be spilled sauce on the floor, a forgotten glass, or leftover food in the trash. Grapes, raisins, and products sweetened with xylitol should also not be available to the animal. In some cases, the amount ingested seems too small to alarm the owner, but there's no reliable household rule for calculating what's safe. If ingestion is suspected, don't wait for symptoms to appear before seeking veterinary advice. Also, don't try to resolve the situation by inducing vomiting yourself. Recipes found online can irritate, burn, or worsen the poisoning. Keep the food packaging and try to find out the quantity and time of ingestion. This information can completely change the veterinarian's decision. When in doubt, treat the exposure as real and act quickly, because the next danger could fit in the palm of your hand. The pill that wasn't made for him. A cat experiences pain, and the owner considers offering it a small amount of their own medication. It seems like a caring gesture. After all, it's just a regular pill. But human medications are among the frequent causes of poisoning in animals. Paracetamol can be especially dangerous for cats, even in small amounts. Ibuprofen, naproxen, antidepressants, and decongestants can also cause serious harm. Never medicate a cat without specific guidance from a veterinarian. And it's not just pills offered directly that pose a risk. A capsule can fall behind the furniture and be found hours later by a curious paw. Medicinal creams applied to human skin can also be leaked by the cat. Supplements, vitamins, and medications for other animals need to be locked away and labeled. Even a veterinary medicine can be toxic when used on the wrong species or in the wrong dose. Made for animals doesn't mean suitable for all animals. This is especially true for flea treatments for dogs that contain permethrin. Applying this product to a cat can cause salivation, tremors, seizures, and death. The cat can also become infected by touching a recently treated dog. Read the entire label and clearly confirm the indicated species before applying any product. If accidental contact occurs, seek immediate medical attention and bring the packaging with you. The flour capable of attacking the kidneys. Lilies may seem harmless, but some species are extremely toxic to cats. Petals, leaves, pollen, and even the water in the vase can cause serious kidney damage. All it takes is for the cat to touch the flour and then lick its own fur. The first signs can be subtle: vomiting, salivation, lethargy, and loss of appetite. While they may seem like just a minor ailment, the kidneys can be rapidly affected. Therefore, any suspicion of contact requires immediate veterinary attention. Before bringing a plant home, confirm that it is safe for cats, and if you don't know the species, keep it out of the cat's reach. When the smell of cleanliness hides a risk, the house has just been cleaned, and the citrus scent seems to announce that everything is safe. Then the cat walks across the still damp floor and dips its paws in the product. Minutes later, it starts licking itself and puts the residue directly in its mouth. Disinfectants, solvents, rodenticides, and concentrated products can cause poisoning. Some ingredients, such as certain phenols, require special care in environments with cats. The label and drying time must be respected. Essential oils should not be treated as harmless simply because they are natural, concentrated. Products can cause problems when ingested, applied to the skin, or misused in the environment. Diffusers can also spread droplets that land on the fur and are ingested during grooming. Tea tree, eucalyptus, peppermint, and citrus oils deserve special attention. The risk varies depending on the substance, concentration, ventilation, and method of exposure. Therefore, do not apply any oil to your cat without veterinary recommendation. Keep chemicals closed, labeled, and away from food preparation areas. During cleaning, keep the animal in another room until the surface is safe. Never mix products, as some release fumes that are toxic even to humans. If a substance comes into contact with the fur, prevent licking and seek immediate medical attention. Do not use homemade solutions to neutralize the product without knowing the extent of the exposure. Before we continue, let me ask you something. If this video has already made you realize there's a danger in your home that you never even thought about, take a second to hit the like button. It helps YouTube show this information to more cat owners before it's too late. And if you love cats and want to learn how to keep them safer every day, subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who also has a feline companion. Sometimes, just 1 minute of information can prevent an accident that can never be undone. The thirst that the cat doesn't show. Many cats don't run to the water bowl as often as a dog. This doesn't mean their bodies need less hydration. Some simply have a subtle thirst urge and prefer fresh, flowing water. If the bowl is dirty, hot, or near the litter box, they may avoid it. In multi-pet households, one cat may even silently block another's access. The owner sees water in the bowl but doesn't notice who is actually drinking. Cats fed exclusively on dry food need constant access to clean water. Wet food contains plenty of water and can help increase total fluid intake. Fountains, wide bowls, and multiple water points also work for many cats. Drinking significantly more than before can also indicate diabetes, kidney disease, or another problem. Both a sudden lack of thirst and an excessive amount of thirst deserve attention. Sticky gums, weakness, and slow-growing skin can accompany dehydration. But don't wait for these signs if your cat is vomiting, has diarrhea, or isn't drinking. Kittens, senior cats, and sick animals may deteriorate more quickly. Hydration helps, but it doesn't replace investigating the cause of the problem. The hidden emergency in the sandbox. Your cat goes into the litter box, strains, comes out, and returns a few minutes later. You might think he's constipated or simply bothered by the litter, but repeated attempts to urinate with little or no urine can indicate urethral obstruction. This is a real emergency, especially common and dangerous in male cats. When urine cannot exit, toxins and electrolyte imbalances accumulate in the body. Without treatment, the condition can become fatal in just 24 to 48 hours. Watch for crying, agitation, excessive leaking of the genital area, and small drops of urine. Blood, vomiting, weakness, and a painful abdomen make the situation even more worrying. Also, do not wait until morning to check if he has finally urinated. If he strains and nothing comes out, the safe decision is to seek emergency veterinary care. Here, every hour really matters. Urinating outside the litter box shouldn't automatically be interpreted as revenge. Pain, inflammation, diabetes, kidney disease, and difficulty moving can all alter this behavior. A dirty, small, or poorly positioned litter box can also cause a cat to hold its urine. Keep litter boxers clean, accessible, and placed in quiet areas of the house. Observe the amount and approximate size of urine clumps daily. Learn to listen to the silence. The greatest dangers inside the home rarely arrive with a bang. They appear as a flower, a pill, a full container, or a repeated trip to the litter box. They can hide in a change of behavior that lasts only a few minutes. And none of these situations require you to live in fear alongside your cat. They only require attention, prevention, and the courage to act when something doesn't seem right. Knowing what's normal is the best way to recognize danger. Today, take a walk around the house, looking at everything at your cat's eye level. Check plants, medicines, cleaning products, wires, windows, and small objects. Also observe the water, food, and signs left in the litter box. You might find something you can fix in less than 5 minutes. A change so simple that no one will notice when they enter your house, but it can completely change the future of the animal that lives there. Maybe they have a lily plant on their desk or don't know the signs of an obstruction, and tell us in the comments which of these dangers surprised you the most. The more people recognize the early signs, the fewer cats will suffer in silence, because they can't explain when something is wrong, but we can learn to listen to everything they don't say.